Hello kids, a very beautiful story. I want to read it immediately and I am sure so do you. The title is The Miraculous Contact. Sage Narad had just returned to Vaikunt after one of his occasional wanderings upon the earth. He bowed his head to Lord Vishnu, who observed him affectionately and said, "How lucky you are." "No doubt I am lucky, my lord, for I never stop chanting your name," replied Narad. "You are lucky because you pay visit to the earth again and often come in contact with my devotees, those good and blessed souls," explained Vishnu. Was merely coming in contact with the devotees, good and blessed though they were, such a great boon? Wondered Narad, and unable to contain his doubt for long, asked Vishnu, "O Lord, I am sure that coming in contact with the true devotee is a memorable privilege. I look forward to such experiences. Even so, your observation intrigues me. Could that be so important that even you should consider one lucky on that account?" अब नारद की ये बात मुझे भी समझ में नहीं आ रही, क्या वाकई किसी ऐसे भक्त से मिलना बहुत ही लकी है क्या? Anyways, the Lord smiled. "Narad, would you like to put the truth of my observation to test?" टेस्ट करके देखते हैं. Narad was a bit embarrassed at the suggestion, for there was no question of even an iota of error being there in what Vishnu said. At the same time, irresistible was his curiosity. Here was probably yet another opportunity to witness an act of the Lord's mystery. भाई, भगवान की बात तो नारद मानते थे, लेकिन क्यूरियोसिटी भी थी अंदर, और सबसे ज़्यादा ये बात थी कि एक अपॉर्चुनिटी मिल गई कि इस बात को टेस्ट किया जाए. "I suggest, O Narad," said Vishnu, "that you proceed to the forest Dandakaranya. On its western part, at the foot of a hill, stands an old banyan tree. In a nest in one of its hollows, there is an infant bird. In fact, it has come out of its shell only an hour ago. The infant bird should be able to impart to you the truth you wish to know." सोचने वाली बात है, अभी अभी पैदा हुआ चिड़िया का बच्चा या किसी भी बर्ड का बच्चा वो ये सच कैसे बता सकता है कि जो भगवान विष्णु ने कहा वही सही है? Let's see. Narad was surprised at the suggestion that he could expect spiritual wisdom from a chick. But he left for Dandakaranya without delay, as his surprise soon gave way to curiosity. हमें भी हो रही है ये curiosity तो. He did not rest until he found the banyan tree. Indeed, in one of its hollows was a nest in which an infant bird was beginning to flutter its tiny wings. It was yet to know the sunlight or the breeze. Narad touched the bird affectionately. The bird stared at him, but before Narad could put his question to it, it shut its eyes. Alas, it was dead. Narad was shocked. He buried the bird and returned to his master. "Why do you look so grim, my noble friend? It seems you are yet to receive an answer to your question," observed Vishnu when his eyes fell on Narad. "My lord, you surely know that I stand more puzzled than ever," said Narad. हमें भी बड़ा आश्चर्य हो ही रहा है, आखिर ऐसा क्यों हुआ? "Is that so?" Vishnu grew thoughtful for a moment. "Well, on the outskirts of the city of Ayodhya, on the banks of the river Saryu, lives the king's gardener. His cow has just given birth to a calf. I suggest that you put your question to that newborn calf, was Vishnu's instruction. Narad left for Ayodhya at once. Before long, he stood in front of the gardener's hut. "Is it true that your cow has given birth to a calf?" he asked the gardener. Delighted to see a holy man, the gardener received him with reverence and led him to the backyard of his hut. There stood the newborn calf close to its fond mother. "O sage, how compassionate of you to come and bless this calf," said the gardener. "How lovely," said Narad as he patted the handsome calf on the back. The calf fixed its eyes on Narad's face for a moment and then fell sprawling on the ground. Narad shrank back. Had the fate that had befallen the infant bird had now overtaken the calf too? His suspicion proved true. The gardener examined the calf with great anxiety and found it dead. He looked at the sage, perplexed beyond words. A nonplussed Narad retreated hastily. "O Lord, I did not expect you to cause me such embarrassment when all I wanted was to know the benefit of one's association with your blessed devotees," Narad told Vishnu, his voice betraying his wounded sentiments. "Have patience, O wise sage. It was far from my intention to cause you any embarrassment. In fact, I was hardly doing anything except helping you find the answer to your own question," said Vishnu with a smile of compassion. "A prince has been born to the king of Malava. I can assure you that if you meet the infant prince, you will return fully satisfied." Narad was hesitating when Vishnu added, "I have no doubt that you will do as I say, for you have never done otherwise." नारद ने कभी भी भगवान विष्णु की बात को अनसुना नहीं करा था, इसलिए उन्हें यकीन था कि नारद यहाँ भी ज़रूर जाएंगे. Indeed, be the outcome delightful or humiliating, a true devotee of the Lord never hesitated to act in accordance with the Lord's wish. Narad was again his usual jolly self. He was seen before long entering the king's palace. The king recognized the sage and was overwhelmed with joy. "O great soul, your visit is simply God sent for us, for we have just been blessed with a son. What could be more desirable for us than your visit on such an auspicious day? Won't you be kind enough to touch and bless my child?" the king said with folded hands. Narad nodded despite his trepidation. भाई डर लग रहा था ना, पहले 2 इंसिडेंट्स में क्या हुआ याद है ना? "I wish and pray that the prince does not go the way the bird and the calf went," he told himself. But his trust in the Lord helped him to gather courage. "I will be happy to bless the prince, but I will like to be alone with him for a while," said Narad. "As you wish and as you order, O great sage," said the king. The queen and her maids withdrew from the bonny baby prince's room. As Narad touched the infant, it looked at the sage. A sweet smile played on its lips. "You are supposed to satisfy a query of mine. What is the benefit of one's association with a true devotee?" Narad asked the child. "Must you ask me, even when your question has been answered through a demonstration?" answered the baby prince. "अरे वो बोला कैसे? अभी तो पैदा हुआ था." "Anyway, I don't understand you," confessed Narad. "Born as a bird, I came in touch with you for the twinkling of an eye, O good and great devotee, and my spirit got an upward push, and I was born as a calf. I came into your blessed contact once again. My spirit got a further elevation. I abandoned my bovine form, and here I am, reincarnated as a human being, a prince at that. I bow to you, O great Narad, said the infant, beaming with joy. Narad stood thrilled. He blessed the prince and departed, singing the glory of the Lord. तो समझे आप, वो जब छोटी सी चिड़िया या वो नन्हा सा काफ मरा था तो उनके लिए कुछ बुरा नहीं था। जब वो छोटी चिड़िया मरी, वो काफ बन के पैदा हुई एक हायर फॉर्म में। जब वो काफ मरा तो एक हायर फॉर्म में, एक ह्यूमन बीइंग के फॉर्म में पैदा हुआ, वो भी प्रिंस। और ये सब किस लिए? क्योंकि वो एक डेविटी के कांटेक्ट में आए थे।